Definitely don't hear that music in my sleep. Welcome to Words with Friends Live. I'm your host, Amon Crossan, aka Alpha Cats in social media, and you're about to travel with me to Word Knowledgeville. Put on your coat. We're not going anywhere. Just kidding. It's all happening right here. We'll be testing you on things like slang, word origins, and many other word-worthy topics. So get ready to shake your moneymaker. That'll be your brain. Don't shake that. You might end up concussed. Did you guys notice that Marvel unveiled the poster for the upcoming blockbuster Avengers Endgame? But Danai Gurira, one of the stars of the Marvel movie, was on the poster. However, she was the only cast member not named on the poster. Oh, that's a mistake. You don't do that. Black Panther might get you. Twitter noticed it and let Marvel have it. Today, Marvel re-released the poster with Danai named on it and a tweet saying she should have been up there all this time. So, good for Marvel, and congrats, Danai. Can't wait to see it. I'm excited. All right, let's get into the rules of the game. Our game works like this. I will ask you 12 questions with 3 possible answers. Only one is correct. Tap the correct answer before the clock runs out at 10 seconds. No staring out the window longingly like they do in those coffee commercials, okay? Focus. And when you've got 3 seconds left, your phone will vibrate as a polite nudge, all right? Now, when it's all over, if you got all 12 questions right, you will win a fistful of dollars from today's $5,000 jackpots. Now, earlier this week, we asked you what you would do if you won $10,000 on the big Sunday game. So, here's what we're going to do. We got a lot of great answers, and I'm going to read a few of them now. Let's kick it off. 4 Boys and Riley says, I would spend the $10K on nursing school to benefit my 4 boys' future. That sounds very sweet. Looking out for your kids. Okay, at Scale 58 says, with $10,000, I will put down a down payment on a motorhome so I can retire and travel the country with my husband. That sounds like something great to do later on in life when you don't have to answer to nobody no more. You just want to travel with your loved ones and see stuff. I dig it. I like it. And lastly, at adorable_Alicia says, if I win $10,000, I would pay off my upcoming wedding and honeymoon. But since I'm not going to win, let me get ready for work. We feel you. I feel you. I like the realism here. We love all your answers. Please, we're going to ask you a new question every week. And remember, you don't have to wait for us to ask you a question. You can always tweet us at WordsWFriends along with the hashtag WordsWithFriendsLive. All right, time to jump on solid Wi-Fi connection and let's dive into the game with today's Words with Friends word of the day. Here we go. Question number 1. Let's do this. Which is the best example of fortuitous? Winning the lottery, eating a banana, or getting a parking ticket? Winning the lottery, eating a banana, or getting a parking ticket? Hey, I like my outfit today. I feel like a really fancy valet or like a golf commentator. Going down on the green, I'm just kidding. I like it. It's cool. I look crispy, right? Okay, here we go. You ever had this happen to you when you're playing Words with Friends board game? You'll have all the letters and tiles for fortuitous, but they're all mixed up and you don't realize it. So you think, oh, cool. I can spell so many words with these letters like for, fort, to, it, and us. And then you play one of the smaller words. And then the moment they're on the board, you're like, yo, I could have played fortuitous. And then you get furious. And then you get even mad at that because you realize I could have played that word too. Damn, that's messed up. The correct answer is winning the lottery. Getting a parking ticket is not fortuitous, but that unusually high late fee that they like to slap on it shortly after, if you don't pay it on time, seems to be. Yeah, thanks a lot. Question number 2. What is the correct spelling of this word? Which of these 3 is spelled correctly? What word is it? No, you tell me. I can't tell you. Occurring is a synonym for happening, and whenever I hear the word happening, it always makes me think of the people I know who use the hashtag It's All Happening. What does that even mean? What's happening? There's literally nothing happening. You went to lunch. That's it. You just went to lunch. It's all about, and look, I'm all about being positive, okay? But that's getting ridiculous. Here's my idea. We're going to keep posting that kind of stuff. Let's start a new hashtag trend and call It's All Occurring. Let's just be formal about it. Oh, by the way, the correct answer is occurring. Did you just miss question 2? If you did, I feel for you. But I know the feeling, okay? But keep playing in spectator mode. You earn a point for every correct answer. And amongst that, it was a brutal question. It is a brutal question. You know, I can't explain to y'all, but what they show me on the screen when it's a brutal question, it just haunts me in my nightmares. I can't even tell you what it is. I'm just going to tell you about it all the time, so you wonder. All right. That was a great moment to remind you to use spectator mode. If you got out, you're not out of the game yet. Question number 3. Which fabric is by definition transparent? Crepe, or some people say crepe, damask, or chiffon? Choose now, or forever hold your peace and not hold the money. You can use the word fabric in a few ways. You can mean it as a type of cloth, as we do here, but it can also mean structure. One popular expression is the fabric of our society, and that's when it's used when things are typically fraying or falling apart in society. Like how when you buy a shirt and there's a little string, and you're like, oh, that's a little string. I'm gonna just take your string off, and you put a string, and next thing you know, you have no shirt. You just got a bunch of strings. Hey, but at least they included an extra button. That helps. The correct answer is chiffon. My button's loose. Chiffon is used a lot with evening gowns to give an elegant and flowy appearance. But with great floatiness comes the great risk of your dress being see-through. So I believe that quote was Mark Twain, if I'm not mistaken. Question number 4. Which is a color? Lapis lazuli, agora, or burnside? Which one is a color? Choose carefully, my friends. We all know basic colors: red, blue, yellow, green, black, white. Then people started getting a little extra with colors like boysenberry, shamrock, and canary. And now it's just kind of out of hand. We got colors like, smaragdine and fulvous, colors that sound like they were spoken through a microphone at a Wendy's drive-thru. Like, let me get number 3.
Smaragdine fulvous.
Huh? What? I said I wanted number 3.
Smaragdine fulvous.
Well, yeah, sure, whatever. Just make it large, whatever you just said. The correct answer is lapis lazuli. Lapis is the Latin word for stone. Sharon Stone could be Sharon Lapis, but then we wouldn't recognize her name if she ever does Basic Instinct 3, which I hope they do, because Basic Instinct 2 left me with a feeling. Mostly, I guess my main question was, why did they make this? I just want to know. Question number 5. Which actor was in both Sleepy Hollow and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them? Christina Ricci, Eddie Redmayne, or Johnny Depp? I have to pop lock into that. It's in my DNA. I can't help it. Actors who specialize in playing eccentric or unusual people rather than the regular leading roles in films are called character actors. That's a little Hollywood trivia for you guys. That's what those actors are called in the biz. You know what I'm saying? The biz, which is short for showbiz, which is short for show business. Another expression people use in Hollywood is let's do lunch. It's what you say to people that you never intend on having lunch with. Don't do that. Save me the time. The correct answer is Johnny Depp. Now, if it were up to Tim Burton, he'd have Johnny Depp playing every role in every movie ever. He'd even have Johnny Depp playing me if he could. Now, normally I'd say representation matters, but if Johnny Depp want to play me in a film, go ahead. I'm with it. Let's do it. Question 6, that'd be a little weird. Question 6, according to AP Style, when is it acceptable to refer to a bed and breakfast as B&B? On the first reference, on the second reference, or never? AP Style is an abbreviation for Associated Press Style, and the AP Style book was first made available to the public in the early 1950s. This book is used to provide guidelines for news writing, which is super helpful if and when you're writing something newsworthy. What do I consider newsworthy? Simple. Anything involving food, chocolate, or any article involving unusual animal friendships, like a dog and a cow being friends, like, what? That's lit. I like it. Sign me up. The correct answer is on the second reference. Bed and breakfasts are often private family homes and usually has the hosts already living in the house. To my disappointment, Airbnb is not breakfast in bed while floating in the sky. If you've ever wondered what the heart is on your countdown screen, by the way, which is kind of sweet, I'm just going to go right into it. It's the trivia app game equivalent to the Tree of Life. That heart lets you invite new friends, and for every new friend that you invite, you get an extra life. It's almost like you're a vampire, but you're super chill and inclusive about taking. You know, you just like, you're a cool vampire. No sparkles. Question 7. Which word's origin is Mexican Spanish? Serape, cantillate, or ensorcel? Serape, cantillate, or ensorcel? In some regions of Mexico, the suffix ito is used to format affectives to express politeness or submission. Words like cafecito, which means little coffee, or cabecita, which means little head, or taquito, which means little taco. These words are adorbs. I like it. I feel like in America we're more interested in everything that's just huge and obnoxious. Skyscrapers, monster trucks, grand slams, and egos. Go America. The correct answer is serape. A serape is a shawl or blanket that's also a cloak. So it's cool back in those days to wear a blanket for clothing, but if I wear my Harry Potter cloak, I get called immature. Rude. Question 8. Which of these is not a playable word in the English version of Words with Friends? R-E, S-E, or H-M? Wait. I didn't know one of these I could play. Okay. One of these is not playable. Oh, able, by the way, is a suffix meaning capable of, and it turns words into adjectives. The suffix able is able to make words able to be adjectives. Ain't it great when spelling makes sense? Add an able to a word, and it makes the word able. Dope. Why can't all English be that simple? You know, you think like capable. Oh, okay, able, capable. All right, but capable does not mean you're able to wear a cape. That's a different conversation. The correct answer is sa or si. A si is a Chinese musical instrument similar to a zither that is pretty much extinct. But you know, there's probably that one hippie hipster that's like, Sis and zithers, it's all I listen to. It's the only kind of music I like. You enjoy that. Question 9. Frida Kahlo. Her art style is often described as which? Neoclassic, abstract, or surrealist? Frida Kahlo was a legendary Mexican artist who was known for her portraits, self-portraits, and painting inspired by the nature and artifacts of Mexico. And, let's face it, for her unibrow. Hey, we gotta talk about it. I'm not gonna pretend like it's not there. I'm looking at it. Look, not a lot of people can pull off having a unibrow, but Frida worked it. She even painted her self-portraits to feature her unibrow in all its fuzzy glory. And frankly, she should have added unibrows to her portraits of other people. Everybody got one. Bam, you get a unibrow. You get a unibrow. Just slap on everybody. The correct answer is surrealist. Surrealism is an art form that basically confuses the realms of imagination and reality. Like this background. That's surrealism. Also, by the way, that means I'm an art exhibit now. I cost $50,000. Just so you know, if anyone wants to take it home. The background. I will email it to you in a small file. Question 10. Inches are more often indicated by which symbol? Prime, double prime, or parens? Prime, double prime, parens. What are you going with? When I think about measuring inches, I always think about how my parents would mark my height changes on the wall of our house. Every year it would be an inch higher marked on the wall to remind everyone how grown I was. Still wasn't paying bills, but I was taller. Although I have to say, if you're going to mark your kids' heights on the wall, don't be shocked when they start drawing on them with crayons. It's just a matter of time. The correct answer is double prime. So, double prime is the symbol for inches. Double prime sounds more like a new way to order from Amazon Prime, but it's just like twice as fast. That reminds me, I gotta order some stuff soon. Question 11, second to last question. Hyponatremia has most to do with what in blood? Sodium, oxygen, or plasma? Pop locking, y'all can't stop it. Thank you. For something gross and disgusting, blood sure is used a lot in popular idioms. For example, if someone's feeling angry, they might say, that makes my blood boil. They say it like that. Or if someone thinks that family means everything, they say, blood thicker than water. But if you ever hear someone say, how do you get blood out of the backseat of your car? Let them know. No, I'm serious. Like, you guys know I'm asking for a friend. The correct answer is sodium. Natrium is Latin for sodium, and sodium depletion can occur during prolonged heavy sweating. And since we're only one question away from that jackpot, and you might be perspiring, you might want to grab that salt shaker. You feel me? Because this is the last question for all the cheese, for all the queso, for all the ducats. I'm sorry, I don't know how I got turned around. Sometimes things are just crazy. Which of these depicts the correct pronunciation of raison d'être? Which of these three is the proper phonetic pronunciation? Let's get it. To win it. Now, if you hadn't already guessed by my superb pronunciation skills, raison d'être is French and it means reason for being. So having a reason for being can mean different things to different people. Some people would say their reason for being is their partner or their family, while others would say that their reason for being is their upcoming season of Game of Thrones. That was lit. I know I keep mentioning it, y'all, but it's coming. Season 8 is almost here. They're not paying me to say that. I'm just excited. Now, before I reveal the correct answers and the winners, we've got two big nights starting tomorrow. There's Sunday, the big Venti Grande game with the $10,000 jackpot. And if you're nice, I might read another LOL tweet of the week, maybe. You think you're funny? Then maybe it'll be you. The following night, we continue with our iHeartRadio Music Monday, and our special guest is singer-songwriter and actress Sabrina Carpenter. Okay, let's get to it. The correct answer is the second one. You know, now that I'm looking at this pronunciation, it looks more like R2-D2 using his robot language to text his robot boo. You up? That's how it looks to me. That's what I see. Anyway, that is it for our game. That was the whole shebang. And if you got all 12 questions correct, you will be taking a bite of our $5,000 jackpot. Time to call out some winners' names. You know, teachers used to butcher my name. I ain't no John Smith. I'm Iman Crossan. Imagine being that when you're young. So I'm going to butcher y'all's names, too. We got 1,282 winners. Congrats to Sarah B., Morarji J., Subash Hash T, Pitchy, Anklet. Congrats to all of you. Let's just leave it there. And please join us again tomorrow, same time, same place, same app, and same face, and even more money to spend on your organic cashew milk at Whole Foods. When I take my leave, you're going to see a time machine, a screen, that will take you back to your main games in progress. I have been your host, Iman Crossan, a.k.a. Alpha Cats, and this has been Words of Friends Live. Peace and hair grease. But yeah, I've been creeping. What you going to do about it? Nothing.
Hey, people, this is live. These are the women that make this happen. Here they are. We love you.